Okay, so this is the new Kabota 2017 2301, the LA 434 bucket loader on it. It's a little bit weaker than I actually wished it was, but the next size tractor starts getting way heavier and it's harder to haul around, so I was kind of stuck with this size tractor. But it's adequate. I can move a lot of material all at once with it. It seems to work pretty well. It's got good, hydraulic flow. I'd say it's like just at the beginning of commercial use size tractor. Four-wheel drive works good. I've only got about 10, 15 hours on it. I'm sorry, I got 18 hours on it. So another 32 hours before I give it its first oil change. The tractor has been performing pretty well. The only complaint I have about it is when I load my dump truck, sometimes this guard right here gets hooked on the dump truck and I have to lift the bed of the dump truck up to get it unhooked. I already bent it once doing that. They could have made this a little bit higher. Otherwise, the tractor's pretty good. The four-wheel drive works good. The power steering works great. The seat's comfortable. I don't really like the way the backup pedal works. It's a little stiff and hard to use. It's not so much in where it is that it's really stiff and it's hard to actually engage. The transmission is fantastic. It's got a high, low, and a medium. You can work in medium, but when you really when you need the force, you put it in low and it's like a whole different animal. You could use it like a bulldozer as far as that's concerned. The only problem is your bucket loader couldn't handle the stress. So that's why I got the back blade, the box blade for it, because it can drag a mess load of dirt and it's just not going to push it. Not with this small bucket loader. But the bucket loader is adequate. You can pick up a lot of material and move it. Okay. The one thing I wasn't sure about when I bought the tractor is the backhoe. I said, little tractor, little backhoe, maybe I should just not get the backhoe. I can go out and get a excavator and rent an excavator if I got to do digging. I am so glad I put the backhoe on it. This backhoe is tremendous. It digs like a beast. It's so much more powerful than I imagined. I dug a 6-foot tall stump out of the ground in like 2 hours. Weighed more than 1,000 pounds of stump after I got all the dirt off it. It digs an 8-foot hole like that. Very fast. I could see myself digging a ditch probably 2 hours, 7 feet deep, 50 feet long, no problem. It's the thumb that came with it is manual. I wish it was hydraulic because it's a little bit of a pain in the neck. They're going to tell you, it's no big deal. Don't listen to them. Get the hydraulic one. The backhoe, though, definitely a decent heavy-duty backhoe. I went and looked at a Mahindra and I looked at this, and this is just built a lot better. All the welds are all the way around. The steel's thicker. Backhoe body itself is a lot stronger. It works pretty fast. Let's see, anything else I can think of? So far, it runs great. It operates great. We haven't had any major mechanical problems. We had some problems with the assemblers. They assembled a few things backwards, but F&W was great about it. They got somebody on it immediately, and they just dropped everything and fixed what problem they had. So far, they've been pretty good about everything, dealing with them. They're a good company to deal with. They stand behind what they're doing, and they try to make you happy. Okay? Thank you. There it is. Just picked it up. Alright, so we're picking up the brand new 2301. They're just doing a couple of last minute adjustments. We got my cousin Mike working on it too. get back to the house and we'll do a whole different video. They're coming off the tractor. Got was a 12-inch cordless chainsaw. Yeah, I know what you're all saying. A cordless chainsaw. Who the hell uses a cordless chainsaw? Well, my problem is I don't really need to use a giant chainsaw to cut like roots or limbs that are just a little too long. But sometimes when I'm working on the tractor, you know, stuff's too long to fit in the truck, or I'll put something in the truck and there's one piece sticking off, and I don't want to have to go grab the chainsaw, fight with the wrestle with the thing to get it started just to cut one spot and then turn it off. This thing's on, off, it works. Seems to cut pretty good. We'll see how long the battery life lasts, but even if they don't last that long, I have like 6 of these batteries. That's one of the reasons why I bought it. Okay. And I'm bringing it back. Gave me a 54-inch bucket, and I'm supposed to be getting a 60-inch bucket. I picked it up with the grappler. I'm really liking that grappler. It's working real well. I used it to clean the yard, and I've used it to clean up carpentry debris, and, pick rocks with it, stuff like that. I kind of wish the bucket loader had a little bit more lift capacity. But it is what it is. It's a 22 horse tractor. It's brand new. Probably paying somewhere around $27,000 for it, 28 with all the implements. It's a nice piece of equipment. He's driving the 2301. He's going to pick up the bucket that we don't want because it's a 52 and we want it for 60. We're going to load that on the truck and put it in. The reason I threw him up on the tractor is to show you how easy anybody, he's 14 years old and he can drive the tractor and operate it almost effortlessly. That's all. A little bit of backhoe work. All in all, I find the tractor to be a pretty decent tractor. It runs pretty good. We haven't had any major problems with it yet. So it's 3 weeks old. Haven't done the oil change yet. Please stop by again and check out my channel and see the next update. I'll be putting in some more videos. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye.